Hi guys, I'm Nat, welcome back to the channel. Today we're heading out to Colludor just to do a little bit of maintenance. After a little breakdown yesterday, we decided maybe we should do some checks on different things there. And I want to add some cord to the sail wrap just to make it easier to take on and off. It's becoming a bit of a chore each time. So I've got a solution for that in my bag, and hopefully we'll make some improvements that'll make things easier in the future. Okay, heading out. So it's a dead calm day today, hardly a breath of wind in the air. The water is mirror-like. So we've just pulled over, and what I want to do is I want to try and solve this issue of the sail cover. Every time I wrap it up, I've got to put the whole length of string all the way through. So I'm going to create some little loops for each of the eyelets, set each pair, so that I can just tie each part individually instead of like the whole length of the sail cover. So we'll do that. We'll have a look at the engine as well, check the oil, check the coolant and things like that. Right, so I've got the engine cover off. It's actually hidden behind the steps when you enter the boat. So over here we've got the weed trap, which I've never checked before, which is crazy now that I'm thinking about it. It's dead easy to check. Just unscrew the lid. Just search that out. Thank goodness it didn't drop too far. And actually, since yesterday, when we were just coming back, there's already some weeds in there, which is pretty crazy. Right, the stop is down here, so let's just open it to start with, just to see if the water should come out through this pipe here, so we know that's not blocked. Yeah, there you go, you see it's filling up, filling up, filling up. So that's working. The weed trap is full of weeds, so let's take that out and just give it a quick wash. Out the back here, without losing it. Don't drop it. Get rid of those weeds. Looking a bit better. Still one in there. There we go. So that's ready to put back in. The water's so glassy today. Okay, we can plop that back into there and put the cap back on. That's nicely sealed up. Turn the water on. There, so that's ready to start if we need to. Another thing we need to check is the oil. So I've got tissue ready. That dipstick, a bit difficult to grab out. Take that one out. Okay, so dipstick's there. Wipe it off. There we are. So I've got maximum and minimum there. Maximum mark there. Minimum mark there. So let's put it back in and have a look. Bring it out. So where is it at? Oh, it's actually right on the maximum, so we've got plenty of oil in there. So that's okay. good. Next thing to check will be the coolant. Coolant goes in here. The engine's cold, so that's fine. Oil would go in here. We need to top it up, but we don't need to top it up, so that's great. Let's have a look at this. There we go. There's the cap off. Difficult to see in there, I'm gonna have to get a flashlight. Well, it is cold, so I should be able to feel there, right? So it is just about on my fingertip there. Just wipe my finger a minute. I can feel it cold. I'm gonna put my finger in. Just about there, my fingertips in. So I think that's about right. So that's good. Let's put that back on. And that's on there. Good. So that's that. Okay, so I've just opened up the cover from the deck at the back, and I can see much more clearly, and I spotted this yellow cap here, which is for the gearbox oil. So just need it and to twist that, and then that's the dipstick for the gearbox oil, which with a line just there on the end. Looks like it's wet. Let me get that one right. Oops. Just might get some grubbiness in there. So here, this looks like the line for the fill line. Let's dip it in. And pull it out. I think it's gone up to there, so I think that's okay. Yeah, that's looking okay. Good. Put that back in. Make sure it's in secure. Done. So, gearbox oil, check, done. So another thing to check is the fuel water separator, which we've got right at the back there. Let me get Poppy's pointing at it for us. So we can see the fuel is the tank. In the tank there at the back is the fuel. We actually just topped it up yesterday, so it's full of fuel. Diesel comes through the black pipes, goes into the separator, and the idea is that water is heavier than fuel, so it actually sinks to the bottom. Now we can see there is just a tiny little bit, maybe 5 mils of water in the bottom. I'm quite happy with that. There is a little tap on the bottom where we can let water out, but that's not excessive, so I'm pretty happy with that, and I'm going to leave it like that for now. So that's that checked, done. The belt here should be able to twist just a quarter turn, so that's still tight enough. There's no nicks in it, so that's still looking like it's got some use. I'm thinking I might get a spare one of those, or I might have one on board already, I don't know. Could probably do with a clean up in there, couldn't I? But otherwise, those checks are doing alright. This isn't leaking, which is what I put in yesterday, so I'm happy with that. But yeah, all good. Okay, so I've got the sail cover here. Poppy kind of took it off the sail for me. I was getting a bit hacked off with the way it was to be packed every time. So this is the old rope that was broken up. We had to do a system going through these different eyes on the back and sewing it together. So lighter method didn't work, so hot knife on the grill, sacrifice one of these old knives, and cut the string much more easily. There we go, like that. Just get that end mounted together. Heating it up on the gas. It's a bit fumey, but we only have to do 10 more. I've measured it already with this one, so hopefully we can get a bit quicker at this. I didn't like the way that one displayed. I'm going to try a different method. Okay, so I've mastered the technique now. After cutting about 8 or 9 already, I've realised keep the knife pretty hot. Here's the length that I need, so I'm just going to mark it quickly there, and then putting it here so that I don't burn my fingers or anything, keeping the knife hot, and then slice it down there a little bit, keep it hot, and slice it out the other way. Boom, look at that. Cool. So popped it one already. We've got the piece, so we've got a loop on this side. I'll just show you how she did that. Basically putting our lengths that we've cut through here, just a little overhand knot on this one, right at the end, and then another overhand knot right into this one, like that, and then as we pull it, it should tighten up on itself and it won't pop through. So we've got these little loops on this side. And the idea is with some longer lengths, it's going to make an eyelet. So I'm just going to do an overhand on the bite there, a bit of length. To make a loop here. Bite. Like that. And then this one goes in there. And we'll just put a overhand knot on the inside to stop it moving about and dropping out while we've got the cover in storage. And then the idea is that the extra length will just loop through there, around the sail when it's in the sail, around the boom, through here, and we can just tie it off wherever we want. We can do that for each one along the length here. That'll be much quicker than the system I had before. So we'll set it up. Loops on one side, we've got our tail on the other, so we'll just put it through, loop it through there, and tie it off, like that. Next one, take it off in. So that's that fixed up there. We actually ran out of rope. I need to get some more. I bought 5 meters, but it looks like I need 10. So we'll get some more from the Chandler shop later on. But otherwise, pretty good morning's work. There is a breeze now that's picked up. Probably could have gone out, but now the tide has changed.